My fiancé gave our apartment to his sister, so I let her have it. I think the moment I mentally checked out of my relationship was when he said, "It's just an apartment. Not our apartment." For context, we've been living there for 3 years. I found it, negotiated the rent. My name is the only one on the lease. But apparently that didn't matter. Because his younger sister, who by the way had a habit of falling on hard times every 6 months, broke up with her boyfriend and suddenly needed a place to stay. First I said yes. Then he said, "I was thinking after the wedding we can move into my parents' house. That way she can have the apartment." I actually laughed. He didn't. I asked him why. He said, and I quote, "She needs it more than we do. You're more adaptable." That was red flag number 1. Red flag number 2 came a week later when his sister showed up with suitcases. Plural. "Just easing into the space," she said. I decided not to fight it. Not because I agreed, but because I wanted to see how far they'd take it. Turns out very far. Within 2 weeks, my desk was gone. My clothes were boxed up. Couch I bought was replaced. And my favorite mug somehow disappeared. I asked my fiancé about it. He barely looked up from his phone. "Can you just let her settle in?" Then came the text. From her. "Hey, just so you know, I'd appreciate a heads up before you come by. I don't like people entering my space unexpectedly." I stared at that message for a solid minute. Then I replied, "Your space?" She left me on read. That night, I showed him the message. He sighed. "She didn't mean it like that." "Then how did she mean it?" I asked. "She just wants boundaries." I almost laughed. Boundaries in my own apartment. That's when I stopped arguing completely. I agreed to everything. Move into his parents' house after the wedding? Sure. Let his sister stay as long as she needs? Of course. And that's exactly when they got comfortable. Too comfortable. She started hosting parties. Posting pictures online with captions like, "Finally have a place that feels like home." Meanwhile, my fiancé kept saying things like, "It's temporary. You're finally being understanding." Oh, I was understanding. Just not in the way he thought. I talked to the landlord, confirmed everything. Then I found a new apartment. Signed everything. Didn't tell him. I waited until 2 weeks before the wedding. Family dinner. Everyone was there. His parents, his sister, even an aunt I'd never met. Perfect audience. They were talking about seating arrangements when I casually said, "Oh, by the way, I won't be moving into your parents' house." My fiancé blinked. "What?" I took a sip of water. "I got my own place." His mom frowned. "What do you mean your own place?" "I mean just mine," I said. "Also, I ended the lease on the apartment." "Wait," his sister said, sitting up straight. "What do you mean you ended the lease?" I looked at her. "It means you have 30 days to move out." "You can't do that," she said. "I already did." She turned to my fiancé. "Say something." So he did. "What the hell is this? Why would you do this without telling me?" I tilted my head. And there it was. The audacity. "Because you gave away my home without asking me." His dad tried to jump in. "Let's all calm down." "No," I said. "I've been calm." His sister's voice cracked. "Where am I supposed to go?" I shrugged slightly. "Maybe somewhere that's actually yours." My fiancé just stared at me like he didn't recognize me. "Are you seriously doing this right now?" Before the wedding, I met his eyes. "There's not going to be a wedding." That landed hard. His mom gasped. His sister started crying. His dad looked like he wanted to disappear into the wall. And my fiancé finally looked worried. "Wait," he said. "You're overreacting." I laughed. "I gave you so many chances to fix this. You chose her every time." I stood up, grabbed my bag, and added, "Now you can keep choosing her. Just not while being engaged to me." I left. Blocked him in the parking lot. Last I heard, his sister is still scrambling to find a place. And suddenly, his parents don't have space for 2 extra people after all. Funny how that works.